An error. What?
Stream is live. Good morning.
Oh, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. I was just talking to my mom about this song she used to sing me. It was a good morning song. I used to hate it. But of course, it's stuck in my head now as an adult.
Do you sing it to the kids?
No, Lord, no. I wouldn't put them through that trauma. I just sing it to my mom to annoy her sometimes.
That's so funny. I can imagine, like, you just pat. My mom does this thing with Miles where she puts him on on her legs and like does like a little swing thing and like says this thing in Punjabi. That's Hillary does it now. It's so funny.
Cute. It's nice to have.
Good morning,
parents
everybody.
know.
How we feeling? Jose, David, Scott, Keith. The gang is all here. Where are
The
you,
gang.
Nina? Yeah, this NFP news came out bullish. Look at this, and there was orders at. Can you guys see my screen? There was orders at 6,300 that are going to get gobbled up. These have been there sitting there since last night.
Wow. Did you take an overnight trade?
Yes.
Of
I
course.
took a small. It worked. A small position. It was 330, 335. It worked out. So
nice. You need to start texting me because I need to get on those overnight trades. I'm telling you.
I will. You're able just to have a bit of a bigger stop. Just go
Yeah.
in with some decent size because
Yes.
you have like an 8-point stop, and then you can go in with 10 contracts or something. I've been trading like 20 and 30 because it's that 150K account.
Yes.
But I think this morning, like unless you're trying to trade this pop here, I think we're gonna have to wait a little bit and kind of get a little bit of a pullback.
Has anyone written in the chat yet for you, Randy?
Yeah, I can see it. Can you not see it?
No, I can't. Oh, here we go. I just had to switch it to comments. Okay, got it. Morning. I was like, why is no one here? Why is no one talking? It's not like the gang.
Are you guys able to see a separate chat now on the YouTube? Like I know that in YouTube we have our own chat in YouTube, but they gave me a new option that says present the comments on the stage. I don't know if that's just for Christine and I. And guys, don't mind the. Yeah, no, I think that's just for Christine and I. Don't mind the thumbnail. Cameron was supposed to be on today, but unfortunately, he got stuck dealing with some work because it's 4th of July tomorrow, and he's got to get it done today. So I can't blame him. I would want him to enjoy his long weekend. But he will definitely be on with us sometime soon. Yeah, price action here is I wish I had that. If I had not closed out my long, let's see if I have pull it up here. Oh, where is it? Oh, it's a 50-minute chart. Sorry, bad. So this was a long I took.
Nice.
But look at that. So I wasn't feeling ballsy enough, but there was orders at 6,300, and I would have.
Wow.
So would this have hurt if I woke up to just missing it on the wick there because it went to 297, not 300? Say I had my take profit set up here.
Yeah, you just would
have. I would have hit it. I would have hit it on this next leg up. But just say after this news, say it pulled all the way down, I would have been. That's where the trailing stop. One thing I've been playing a lot with in these overnight session trades is having a trailing stop.
And how far are you trailing that? 5?
I'm trying 5 points. If I'm going to try probably next week and size up and then have even a tighter trailing stop, 2 points, because I'm not looking for more of them. I'm going for less of a move. Because I think if you're trading the VWAP, there's nothing crazy going on in the markets. I think you can have a decent size stop. You can have a trailing stop in place, and you can put on 20 or 30 micros and pull $1,000 trade.
Right.
That's something I'm going to be working on next week. So this account, I'm going to try and exclusively trade the overnight session with it. So right now I'm in my 50 50Ks, which I'll trade today. If I do even take a trade today, guys, again, remember it's NFP.
10 is our news time.
Let's just make
PMI.
Yeah, so let's just make sure we just
But
You know,
NF,
all the pros on Wall Street are sitting on their hands today. They're probably starting their long weekend a day early. So
I mean, non-farm already came out at 8:30, right?
that was that massive pin, that candle.
Okay. Yeah, I
And I'm
see.
assuming it came out positive.
Mhm.
Non-farm, I still don't even know what it really means. I should ask ChatGPT. Non-farm payrolls
Yeah,
active at 147.
it's
Forecast 106.
147. Unemployment rate is down, which is great. From 4.1%. And unemployment claims are down as well. So yeah, that's all really bullish. I mean, not only are we at all-time highs. I find this a hard area to trade. I don't know about you guys. It's just trading like in Never Never Land, like you're just at these new numbers. Yeah, and so far it's just been green. You just would have bought the second it opened and you would have been good. But that's hard. That's not normally how we trade, right? So
No, that's not following our rules. That's just trading.
I mean, if you're an opening range breakout trader, I mean, technically I could have gotten in on that second candle if I was still trading that strategy, but those are so volatile. Like this is a great day for them, but you don't know that until you're after the fact.
Exactly. In hindsight, we can always look back and be like, woulda, shoulda, coulda.
Yes.
But if this had an immediate pullback, say at market open here, you can see this first
Mhm.
bullish 1-minute candle print. Say this pulled up, took the high of this wick. We've taken this liquidity out here and watched this pull all the way back down. You would not
Right.
be very happy at all. That would be a crappy start to your long weekend if you got
Mhm.
stopped out on that trade. So there is definitely trades in here and they're scalping trades, but me and Christine were talking about this. I'm trying to get away from that scalping strategy that I've been trying to use to build up my trailing drawdown, and I just want to get back to knowing what I trade and how I trade best, and that's trading the VWAP. So I need to stick to my rules personally. I've been struggling this last 2 weeks, and you guys have witnessed it. I've had some other stuff going on off the desk that I need to give attention to. So just I'm spending the week finding balance. And yesterday I had a great day. Yesterday I had a solid trade. Scott had a great trade. Uh, so it
Nice.
just as long as we stay true to our process, our trades are going to present. We're not going to get a trade every single minute of every day. So we just really need to capitalize on these on what your trading strategy is instead of hopping all over the place. So, and I'm
Right.
only saying this because I'm a little bit was in limbo these last 2 weeks. So
Yeah, no, I'm struggling with that. For those of you that don't know, I blew my funded account on, what was it, Monday or Tuesday? Tuesday. After our stream, I went crazy and blew my funded account. So that was a bit of a blow. So I'm kind of taking it easy, trying to dial back on some of my trades, but it can be really difficult. I'm sure. Well, Keith, I don't know how you're doing, but I feel like you understand.
no, I didn't blow any accounts on Tuesday, but I took 18 trades or something. I literally
Yeah.
went through each one of my 50Ks, uncopied them, and took a trade on each one. And 5 of them, I was able to get back half of the loss after hitting personal daily loss limit for the day.
Yeah.
And the other 2, I actually did a little more damage. So it was, one of those days. And yesterday was the first day in, I think I haven't filled out a report card since Friday, because I had some stuff off the desk happen on Thursday, and it kind of just send me spiraling a little bit for the next few days. So, but I did my first DRC yesterday, and I'm going to tell you, it felt great.
Good.
Just to talk about what happened, to look at my trades, to walk through it again, and just reflect on my day overall. It really felt good. So that's one thing I'm going to be really working on next week, coming into the week, is really making sure I stay up to date on the DRCs, and whether it's even just putting in one sentence on how I felt that day, just something. Yeah. Taking the time out, taking the 5 minutes to put a markup in.
Yeah.
And I don't even mark up trades. I only mark up one trade, the trade of the day, but I don't do like 10 markups like some people. That just doesn't work for me.
Yeah.
So I just want to be doing my trade and trade of the day, and then a couple thoughts, and that's it. Sorry,
yeah, Christine. That makes sense. Keith, I'm glad you were able to kind of just bounce back. So I'm glad you're up. 750 on a new one. That's amazing. And Scott, that's a good idea. I have never used the lock my wrist settings feature. Sometimes I will have my like daily, sometimes I don't set it, especially in a combine, but I'll have my daily wrist settings, but I've never locked myself from changing those, which is interesting. So maybe I'm at that point where I need to do that. I struggle with those wrist settings a lot, actually. Not because I don't like them, but it depends. Sometimes I don't like to have them on, but obviously that's probably the tilter in me. The little gremlin in the back of my mind saying, you don't need those. If you have those, then what happens if your trade goes like a couple points in the wrong direction and then goes back up? That's what it says. So, but that's a good idea to do it the night before when you're in a bit of a clear mind. Yeah.
Couldn't have been better said. So what's everybody thinking? We got any thesis out there?
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely bullish. Like, it's hard not to be. So I think if this has a nice, bounce off the VWAP, I could see getting in there. NQ looks a little bit different, of course. So I'll have to watch that a little bit.
Oh, how do we like this music? Guys, how's my sound today? I got a new microphone yesterday, so.
Wait for the pullback.
Are we even? Are me and Christine both sounding the same? There's been a lot of divergence, Scott, between the two. Thank you, Scott. There's been a lot of divergence these last few days. ES looked stronger last night. NQ was having a bit of struggling at first, and then NQ popped and ES kind of lagged behind. So there's been a bit of divergence, but this was something I think we talked about last week or on Tuesday, but NQ hit its all-time highs 2 days prior to ES. So are we back at, yes, the NQ is back at all-time highs now after this NFP news, where ES has been above its all-time highs. So I could see NQ wanting to probably pull back a little bit now after making these, after taking out its last week all-time highs. But yeah, I see that what you're talking about there, Scott, that drop on NQ right back to what could be the bottom of the opening range here. So we are heading to Seattle today.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so as soon as we literally get off a stream, Hillary's got the bags packed. I'm going to throw them in the truck. We are gone.
Order filled.
Hear that? What are you doing in Seattle?
It's a funny story because Miles was conceived in Seattle.
Oh my gosh.
We have not been back since. Those were we used to go to Seattle and just go around and do happy hours and do like, just bomb around the city all day and kind of day drink and have fun. So we're going to go back and do all the stuff that we said when we have a child. Like there's like down by the water. Yeah, the Ferris wheel. And there's like this like cool like play, like it's not an arcade, but it's like this whole like I don't know, like a tiny little theme park thing, but we try and do the Woodland Zoo maybe.
Nice.
But Seattle's just nice because we're staying downtown and we can just literally throw them in the stroller and go down to Pike's Place, down to the market.
Nice.
There's lots of fun stuff to do, and he'll be really entertained with everything.
Yeah.
So good food.
It's a good age for that too, right?
Yeah. So that's why like we took him to the market when he was a year old, and he loved it. So I can imagine now.
Good morning. I am long as well, Dave. So we're in it. together. It's hard not to take those trades, you know,
that little pullback.
Yeah, like when it's so clean. Like, I mean, that's my trade I'm supposed to be taking, right? So
Yeah.
I do get the point, Scott, of what you're saying about not trusting it for sure because of NQ, and I do get that. I feel the same, but then when I think like, okay, I'm just looking at ES, this is the perfect structure for a trade. We're bullish in general. It's almost like even if this trade dumps, I'll still look back at it and say that's a right entry. They're not going to work out every time, but that's the appropriate entry for a VWAP strategy. Unless there's something that I can't see, but you guys can chime in. But
what do we got? Like a 12-point opening range, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a really nice hold of the New York VWAP. Nina, good morning. What's up? The band is back together. We were waiting for you.
Yes. I am trading the top one futures straight to funded pro account, so it does have a trailing drawdown, and that's definitely weird to watch.
Yeah, there's our song. I didn't like that last one. This is nice chill trading music. I only have a list of like 5 things I can pick from on here, guys. So this was the best one, believe me. Stop at the bottom of the opening range.
Yes.
Did you get in on the New York VWAP?
I got in on that. I got in at 63.0350. So not the second candle after, just that third one. So I could have got a better price, but also just kind of wanted to give it a little bit more. Like was watching with Scott, kind of hesitant. Because
so being the first break of the opening range, I would really see if we get up to 63.10. I would probably look to take some profits or pull your stop up.
Okay.
You know, there's really nothing above us until 63.20. So like when we get to these levels, even these round psychological numbers, you could see a pullback, you know, back to the New York VWAP and then back up again. So depending on your comfortability in the trade and what you're looking to get out of it.
Yes.
You know, maybe think about taking profits. If not, it's either or. It's valid. Like we're bullish, we're above the New York VWAP, everything's looking great. It's just, you know, something to think about.
Well, I have a limit sell to take. Oh no, that's not what I want actually. I'll take about half off if we can get there. And then if we watch it around that level, I can adjust.
If we can break and retest this opening range, I'll be looking to get long with you guys too.
Okay.
Or if we can even break the opening range, hold it here at the top of the opening range and look for another, you know, leg up, I'll look to get long. This could be the move right here too. Just don't love the size of that stop.
11 points?
Well, it's going to be 15.5 for me.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm not loving that. That's a lot of risk.
You adjust your size?
I'll be literally down to 1 micro.
Oh, okay.
And if I'm trading 1 micro, I don't need to trade 1 micro, to be honest. I don't see that much.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I'm not sitting in this for 20 points for $100. Like,
right.
I'll take a breather.
We do have news in another 10 minutes, so something to keep in mind. Might not want to be in this trade by then.
Well, being at the bottom of the opening range, your guys' stop, you guys got room to really wick that New York VWAP and to test it on news. So I wouldn't be super, super worried personally. But again, I'm not in the trade, so. Yeah, no, I was just thinking that, Scott. I think for your guys' entry, I would be stopped below the opening range. If I got in here, I was looking, that's what I was kind of looking at, maybe something there. But again, I'm just going to sit on my hands for a sec. Had a really nice trade yesterday, and I don't want to follow that up with just a bit of a FOMO move. So
Yes.
if I had got in with you guys, I would have my stop at the bottom of the opening range. I'm just a little late to the party, so I'm not.
Order filled.
Order
There you
filled. I
go.
heard that.
Yeah, that took 5. I had a position of 10, so that took half. And now I'll move my stop to break even, and then we'll see what we can do for the rest of it.
Nice work. How'd you make out, Keith? Who else? Somebody else was in the long too. David. Oh, Woof. Sorry, Woof. How'd you make out? You took profits, I'm assuming, then, if you're looking at 10, basically. Well, I need to stand up and I need to do a dance.
Because FOMO?
I'm just kidding. I just want to stand up. Maybe I'll do some kind of dance every time somebody hits a winning trade.
Nice job, Keith. Good job, Dave.
Nice work, Keith. Dave, you too. Good job sitting on your hands, Scott. No FOMO, buddy. You know, it's days like this that you can walk away, even if we don't get a trade in today, Scott, and we walked away knowing that we sat on our hands when we could have FOMO'd into something.
Yeah.
That's a win. That's a big win. This was 48 hours ago, guys. I would have for sure FOMO'd into that trade.
Yeah.
And then the downside of that is you hit on some positive news on the trade that you FOMO'd into. You're just going to start reinforcing some bad habits.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. That's so true, Scott. No position is a position.
Nice work, gang.
So I have my next target set at 63.19. Although I think I will time myself out just before the news. I don't think there's any point in me holding on unless I hold one runner just for fun, but
more of an excitement thing. That's what I do with holding the last runner. It's just more of like a
if I already taken profit, I'm already good, and I literally have one micro on, I would consider that, but only because news has been so bearish, you know, like I'm expecting it to also be bearish, but we'll see.
Oh yeah, guys, we're going to be giving away a 50K Elite Challenge today. Forgot to add that to this.
That's fun.
Yeah. Now I got to figure out how to do that Google Doc again.
Because I'd be very happy for any of you to win. Because last time we did the giveaway, it was, I think Tara won, but she wasn't on the stream at the time. She watched it later. But it'll be nice to just give it away to the people watching the stream.
We got some people on X today too, guys. I'm streaming on X too, so I want to.
Oh, thanks for telling me.
I want to make sure. Oh yeah, so I'm just figuring all this stuff out, Christine. Sorry.
Hi, X. I still call you Twitter, FYI, behind your back.
We have 3 people on X watching us, so. How you feeling, Scott? You feeling good? Just checking in. Because every time I look, I'm trying not to look at the chart, and every time I turn my head right, I see the chart.
You guys are in a FOMO support group today.
Can anybody tell me how to change my news feed on MSN to stop sending me doom and gloom? A story just popped up. An Australian man celebrating new home with backflip dies of head injury. Like, thanks.
Oh my gosh. Why are you telling us that?
But it's just
yourself, Randy.
Oh, it's terrible. Like, I don't want to be looking at this stuff. So anybody that's watching the X broadcast and wants to be in on this draw, can you please comment your name so I can add you to the Google Doc and put you on the good old wheel of names? So we have, 3 people watching on X. I need you guys to comment just so I know you're there. And then I got YouTube comments. X comments do not show up on my stage in StreamYard, so I can only see YouTube. So if you're on X and you are wanting to get in on this giveaway for a Top 1 Futures 50K Elite Challenge account, please comment, drop your name, and I will add you to the Google Doc. Other than that, I know the gang's all here, so on YouTube, we're good. So now we're just going to sit up here. Like, what are we going to come back to 63.10?
I don't know. I'm just wondering what to do because I only have a couple minutes left. I'm just wondering if I should just take 4 off now and leave that 1.
Yeah, I don't think it would hurt, Christine. Right? You're literally you're 10 points on your trade.
Yeah.
Right? And again, we talked about this on Tuesday. When we get 10 points on a move, especially having 10 contracts, that's $500.
Yep.
And which account is this?
This is my growth.
Oh, your Tradeify Challenge account. Okay.
Good morning, RPS.
Yeah, it's re-ups. I was just going to say, where's my guy, my technical guy for the Google Docs? Good timing, re-ups. We're doing a giveaway today for a Top 1 Futures 50K Challenge account, so. What did you do, Christine? Did you take some size off or you left it on?
I only have 1 on now. I'm just like watching my trailing drawdown because I don't know how leaving a runner on when you're in profit.
Oh, but it's only 1.
Works. Yeah, it's only 1, so I'm just kind of like staring at the numbers.
Oh, I see. So you're just trying to understand it. You're not worried about it.
For sure. So I have 1 on and then I just move my profit up to like oblivion basically so that I can just take it off when I want if it goes up, and then otherwise my stop is at break even, so it should just get me out.
Nice. Let's go. Paul, what's happening, buddy? How you doing? Good morning. Paul, where are you located? I don't know if we've asked you this before yet. I know you've been in the chat a bunch of times, but there it goes.
Oh, trading alert.
63.20. Here you come.
Mm-hmm.
NQ is finally above its. I didn't realize NQ was above its opening range and looking good too now. Now, if anybody was in this trade and took size off kind of at that before then. Oh, you guys hear that? We got some news. Yeah, so PMI is slightly up. Don't know what that means, but
Dave, guess that was our entry. You always see it after the fact.
yeah, it is what it is, Scott. Rather have a botched plan than get into something we're not, not following the process, right? So you were waiting for that deeper pullback, and so was I.
So I'm going to trail my stop, my one little micro. I've just trailed it to that, the structure basically of the news.
Yeah, like just looking at Bookmap and reading it, CBD being plus, 3,200. It's been ascending, rising the whole time. I don't see no reason for those orders at 20 to fill.
Yeah.
Nothing has come on at 30 yet, but there are orders coming on at 25, where before they came on at 63, 63.10, 63.20.
Yeah.
So now is that telling us that even the buyers are starting to wonder like how much
Higher.
if that makes sense?
Yeah.
So instead of being in levels of 10 points, now it's levels of 5 points the orders are coming on.
Thanks, Scott. I appreciate that.
Yeah, great trade, Christine. Right on.
We talk about it on the podcast a lot, but being in like the break-even stage, and I think sometimes it hurts more when you have bad days now because you're used to having periods of good days, whereas in the very beginning it was all bad. And then you get to a point where you're having good days and you're like, oh, I think I can trade. And then those days when you really fuck yourself over, like those tilt days, they almost hurt more. So in a way, they're harder to recover from than in the beginning, at least for me. That's what I'm finding.
Yeah, no, I agree. For me, the tilt days now are, I know what I did wrong. Like, I know what I'm doing wrong when I'm doing it. When you're first trading, when you tilt, you don't even know you're tilting.
Yeah.
Now the tilt days hurt because you recognize the tilt days for what they
and
are.
You're like, oh, why can't, I stop myself. Why can't I just trade like I normally can? Yeah.
No, you start to question your self-worth, and that's where it's really important to not attach your self-worth to your trading.
Yes. But it's hard. I mean, this is like a venture. We're all trying to master a trade. And I mean, a very strong trade. Like, this is not easy, but it also gives a lot of positives. So I think we all just want to be really good at it. At least that's what I think. And also make a shitload of money.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, that's what it's about. If you're good at trading, you can make a shitload of money. Get rich or die trying.
I agree. So the 3 people watching on X don't want to be a part of the draw, I'm assuming. Sucks to be them.
It's probably people we know. It's probably Thomas.
Oh, actually. It's Thomas, it's Manny, and I have it open. Do I count as one? But no, it's a 3 before I opened it. It's Thomas creeping in the background. We know you're there, Thomas.
Giving us views. Yeah, exactly. Better chance for we got to name you guys on something other than the gang.
Does that sound like
criminal? We're in the 1990s, like Little Rascal movie.
Oh my God! Thank you for aging us, Christine, or whatever. Hillary would. Whenever I'd say a comment like that, Hillary would just be like, you just aged yourself, and I was like,
well,
Little Rascals. Actually,
Hillary's
Like,
younger, right? But my husband's also, he's 5 years younger than I am. So I still have that with him, like certain things that he's just a little bit too young for.
Well, looking in the group, we don't know Keith's age, but I know David's. I know Scott's. Well, I don't know
Age
Paul's.
doesn't matter, Randy. You can be young at heart.
I am. Can
Me
you
too.
tell I'm silly? I'm silly at heart. I was born silly.
Keith, 68. Nice. Trading like a champ. You're not an old man.
You're not much older than Christy and Keith, so don't feel bad.
Randy is older than me, everyone, just so you know, before he tries to start telling lies.
Whoever can guess my age in one try except Dave and Christine wins the giveaway.
What? Wisdom, not old, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Now we got some people showing up on X.
Scott guesses 45. Keith guesses 47.
Oh, you guys are close, but no cigar. David Stewart doesn't count. He added another entry on. Does anybody else want to try?
Dave, are you trying to
I'm gonna tell
scam
you-
the giveaway?
I'm going to tell you it's not between 45. 57.
57.
Oh,
See,
someone's just trying to be funny. now.
34. That, you know what's going on.
Yeah, Rievs wins it. He wins. There you go. 34. No, 44. Nice try, guys.
I thought you were 43.
Oh, shit, I
would've-
am 43. I turned 44 this year.
Guys, he doesn't even know.
Well, because I keep telling myself I'm already. I don't know. After I turned 40, I just kept telling myself I'm the next year older.
Yeah,
Like, I
Paul's
don't tell
doing.
anybody.
Paul,
I
did
don't-
you wake up ready to fight today, or you're feisty?
Oh, okay, let's go. 63.20. Anything on at 30? 30's a little bit. There's definitely orders at 25.
I'm tightening
You
up
wanna sit-
my trailed stop a little bit, so I wouldn't be surprised to get stopped out, but I thought I think I needed to trail it a little bit more. Keith, have I told you you're my favorite? I'll tell you that today and every day for that one. Yeah, Scott. Randy does lose the giveaway. He doesn't even know his own age. Hello.
Oh, there's Tara.
Tara, how are you? I'm glad you're here.
Guys, we're crushing it with views today. So, Christine and I appreciate everyone that's here watching this. This was a big step to get out of that comfortability zone that we get stuck in
Yeah.
life, just being comfortable and it's something we wanted to do and share our experiences with trading and something that's a reason we started the podcast. So glad for everyone that can be here and be a part of this. It's pretty damn cool. So. Allow editors to change.
Thanks, Terry. You should be our hype girl. Get the likes up, people.
Yeah, Dave, keep saying 63.30 so we can get a pullback.
Yeah, start blowing.
No, hold your breath so it pulls back. Blowing
Sorry.
Blowing makes it goes up. Good
Sorry.
morning, Tara. Tara's just in time for the giveaway.
Yep.
KRN, is that Karen or Kern? How do we pronounce that? And we know exactly why you're here. It's clear.
Oh, you're forced to listen to us talk for a couple of minutes, Kurt, if you want to win the giveaway.
Yeah, and we need to
That's the
understand.
majority.
It's good you're here. We're perfect timing. We're doing the giveaway in 2 weeks. So you got to tune in every day for 2 weeks.
Oh my gosh. We're never gonna get any new followers because our gang, the original gang, understands us, but I'm not sure anyone else would. How does the XP thing work?
What is
I don't even know
XP?
What is that?
What is XP, David?
Dave, we're old. Remember, we don't understand acronyms for anything.
Some kind of meme coin?
You were number 1, number 2.
Hmm.
I still don't know
I
what
have to
you're
look
talking
it up.
about.
Maybe it's like some sort of point system in YouTube.
When you chat?
Oh, I don't know what that means, Dave. Actually, I noticed that in Luna's chat. Does
Oh,
anybody
because
here
you're
know
a
what that means?
clown. Oh, you're trying to level up in the chat? I get it.
And then you got Tara, who's in our age group with us, and she's like, I've got XRP, so she thinks we're talking about the coin. Or we're so confused.
Oh, it's first, second is so if you like come in the chat in the morning and you're the first, second, third, then you get a crown. It's like a game.
I thought Keith was the first one in the chat, but I could be wrong.
Keith was the first one in the chat like ever.
Yeah, I think so.
We're
So I
old
don't know
too,
if
Sarah.
I
Join
don't know
the
if
club.
that's it. Let's ask our good buddy chat. What happened to Kern? You gone? You not around?
He doesn't.
Kern, you don't even have a picture for your
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
only crown I'm getting today. You know, there's another crown I really like called Crown Royal, Scott. So
There you go. Just drink a bottle of that and you'll feel better.
Yeah, I don't know, Tara.
I don't know, Tara. I think it's like yesterday. I'm not sure it's ever coming back.
Tara was in the ASFX chat yesterday, and I was like, she asked a question about maybe bookmap or something or volume profile, and I was like, Tarita, who's this? And she's like, hey, Tara.
I know. I'm about to fly to Spain just to hang out with Tara because she's in this book club called Read Between the Wine, I think it's called. And I'm like, I'm signing up for that and just flying out there for it. Sounds perfect for me.
Are you still have that one runner on, Christine?
Yes.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh, there you go. Scott doesn't drink, so he's still crownless.
Oh, crownless. Reading Between the Wines. Yeah,
What a clever name.
I know.
I've never heard that one, and I know a few of my friends' wives that are in book clubs. Maybe we should change our podcast or change our streaming to trading between the wines.
Yes.
Have like a glass of red or white every
That
session. Like
should have been our podcast name, 100%.
Christine doesn't drink wine, guys. She just drinks tequila and drinks it straight. So
That is absolutely not true. I love the wine. Actually, I heard someone on a podcast yesterday saying that sparkling or champagne was keto. So I've decided that's part of my new diet. I'll be drinking that every day from now on. Yeah, I don't know if it's true.
interesting. Where are you looking to take this runner off? How much are you up on?
I have it. I'm up $70. I have it trailed to 63.15.50. So we might get stopped out here.
Basically, right after that news candle.
Yeah.
Order filled.
There. I'm out. So that gave me another $60. So I'm
Let's
up
go, Christine.
$382 times 3.
Oh, that's terrible. Just terrible.
But more importantly is my drawdown is it's like risen $535 and I'm up $492. So I think that's like a good balance
Yeah, so you
of
took
not having lost too much more drawdown than my actual profit.
nice work.
Thanks, guys.
Solid. I'm excited. I'm happy. Feel good.
Just keep saying those positive words.
Oh, true. I'm actually. If you guys don't see me smiling, there's something really, really, really wrong. So make sure to ask if you guys ever catch me not smiling. That's like a self-awareness thing for me. Is like if I'm not, because usually I have a smile on my face. If I'm not smiling, it's not a good thing. So definitely check in with me if you guys ever see me not smiling. Team Godlike with the glass of wine.
Thanks, guys.
Who do we got here? It's like you almost heard this conversation about trading between the wines.
Yes. Jose, you're still flat? That is A-okay.
I guess nobody wants to be in on the giveaway on X, so I'm going to be dropping this trading between the tequila.
Like it.
Love it. I know, Dave, you will not get an extra entry. I'm sorry. So is anybody in a trade at the moment? I think everybody's out, right?
I am out. Dave, you entered into a trade? No, you're flat. Okay. Flat.
I just want to make sure before we do this giveaway that everybody's out of a trade. So
Entered
don't
on
put any
X.
pressure on anyone.
Good time to entertain us while we wait for a pullback. Team Godlike wants to know how to enter the giveaway. Randy, I don't even know.
Where are you from, Team Godlike? Nice to meet you. Welcome to the chat for sure. I'm gonna drop a Google Doc here in a second. Everybody can put their names on it, and then we'll do a wheel of names. The good old wheel of names. I just don't know. I want to see everybody's doing on their trading kind of here and see how it goes before we just start doing giveaways. So
India, nice.
nice. Welcome. Everybody get your name on the list. Okay, I'll put the list back up in a few minutes again. We'll go from there, but let's just kind of see how price action plays out for a bit. I was planning on not streaming longer than 11 a.m. Eastern time today. So,
Okay.
Another 40 minutes. We kind of want to get on the road and get to the border before it gets too busy. So I hope you guys would understand that and appreciate it. And I kind of want everybody that's up to get off the desk and start their long weekend.
Mm-hmm.
If you're in the U.S., enjoy it. If you're not in the U.S., I'm Canadian. I'm taking the day off tomorrow. We're headed to Seattle for the weekends. I do not trade on U.S. bank holidays, and so I'm really consciously trying to plan and make plans with our vacations around U.S. holidays. You can call that a pullback, Tara. It did come down a little bit. It's going back up, but it's not a deep enough pullback for me, especially with the consolidation at that just behind it. And again, on Bookmap, on ES at least, we're not showing a ton of orders again up at 63.30. I want to see them come on at these levels again. So, you know what? And then on the flip side, if you want the glass half full, a buyer could step in here, or buyers could step in here and want to drive this thing higher, no problem. So I can give you both sides of the story, but for me, I'm gonna end the week. If I don't take a trade today, I'm up $500 on the week from having basically what was like a $2,000 loss day on Tuesdays. I really want to pick and choose my battles.
Tara, I will be thinking about you at Pizza Planet with your 3 kids. Just bring a mug of wine with you.
I'll trade spots with you. I love pizza. It's my favorite food. I'll do Pizza Planet any day of the week. That sounds like so much fun. Nina, you still here in the chat? I don't see your name on the list.
Who are you looking for? Nina.
Nina.
Oh, yeah.
Did you get in long, Tara? Did you take a long on NQ? And if you did so, where are you looking to get out? What are you looking to get out of the trade? I don't trade NQ, so I don't know. Like for me, I would look for 5-10 points on ES. I just I'm not familiar with the value of a tick on NQ, so I can't. I'm curious to know what you're looking at. Nice, good work. Yeah, I would just. You got to wait for a deeper pullback. I think we got to come back somewhere close to the New York VWAP. How far are we from the New York VWAP on NQ? Let's do this. Anybody playing with the handoff VWAP?
I've been throwing it up. You kind of have to throw a couple of handoffs to make the structure make sense.
Interesting. Yeah, it was yesterday we had a handoff meet a volume profile level. So the handoff is the last place that the candle touches the New York VWAP, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So our handoff would be right. Yeah, like look at that. It's not so pronounced here, but if you go on NQ, look at the news candle.
Yeah.
Like right off of that handoff.
Yeah.
Almost new. Oh, I thought that was a 645 candle. I was going to be like almost, look at the 15-minute chart.
I know. It's just straight up.
Like Scott, this is the ES and that's NQ. This is what I was saying about NQ. It was looking quite bearish last night and couldn't get above its previous day's value area high, like in the overnight session when I was watching it last night. This little section back here, it was really struggling. Then as you can see, it took off and then we got that pullback where ES was above its previous day's value area high. So there again, there was divergence again last night.
Yeah, NVIDIA is going to the moon.
I was talking to James about this yesterday, and we were talking about. Sorry, Christine, I'm just reading Jose's comment.
That's okay.
He's asking you about.
Yes. So you taking NY anchor trades with opening range high or opening range low being so close. So Jose, when I take a trade off the New York VWAP, which is anchored at the first candle of the open, I don't personally pay a whole lot of attention to the 15-minute opening range high or low. If the New York VWAP was more in the middle of the range, I could have taken, and I think someone did, profit at that opening range high because it can, reject from there. That's definitely a possibility. But for this trade, I could have almost just taken that level off per se. It wasn't like I was taking the New York VWAP with the opening range high. Like they were two separate. Those to me are two separate trades. So for example, Randy was looking for a retest of opening range high and an entry off of that. That's another strategy. That's a whole nother trade. So for me, this trade was just a bullish momentum trade with a retest off the New York VWAP. Does that make sense? Did I answer the question? So basically, I ignored the fact that there was an opening range high very close. I mean, my brain knows those trades also. I just don't tend to do them. I used to trade opening range highs a lot more, and I got away from them. So I see it. I understand what you're asking or seeing, but I don't take that into account specifically for this trade for sure. Does that make sense, Randy?
Yes.
Okay.
Made complete sense.
Okay.
But again, I do trade. That's our strat. Like you're talking my language.
Yeah. Yes.
Right. So it's like I could close my eyes and just like I can picture exactly what you're saying. So
I think sometimes you have to separate, unless you're a confluence trader where you need 3 things to be matching up. Sometimes you have to separate. So a New York VWAP trade is different from a 15-minute opening range trade, etc. And break a high a day is different from all of those. So I have to separate those.
So everyone in the
Yes.
chat, I know who's subscribed to the channel. If you're not subscribed to the channel, I put the link for the Google Doc and you subscribe to the channel and fill out your name on the Google Doc for the giveaway.
Yeah, Jose, so you don't trade within the 15-minute opening range is what you're saying. So now you could look like if it retraced back to the New York VWAP and bounced off of that, you could take that trade because the New York VWAP is outside of the opening range. Well, Tara, should we do the giveaway while you're still here, Tara? Did she sign
Tara's
up?
name's not even on the list.
Oh, maybe. She won the
Did she
last
get-
time, so she might have been
Oh.
holding off.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Have fun with the
gotcha.
kids.
So again, Team Godlike, I don't see your name on the list. I'll drop it.
Okay, well,
Well,
next
that's
time.
very kind
Tara,
of you,
can
Tara.
sign up.
Thank you. Everybody in the group, big thanks to Tara. She's not. She won last time or the time before, so she doesn't want to be. She wants someone else to win. That's super cool. That's called paying it forward.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, and I think so. Market closes in 45 minutes today. Is that correct? Last chance, everybody in on YouTube and then on X. Sorry, Christine, just last chance, guys. If you guys want to comment on X, YouTube, subscribe, comment, and then obviously add your name to the list, and we're gonna do this giveaway. Yeah, no, I just got an alert on my screen. For some weird reason, I thought that was tomorrow. The markets were going to be open till 11:15, but clearly 4th of July, like they're, because you know how you can still trade on American bank holidays, but they're shorter days.
Yes.
Closes early. I thought that was for tomorrow, but I just got an alert on Top Step Project X, my Top on Futures account, that said 11:15 market closes today.
Oh,
So that would explain this drying up of the volume, like Scott's saying now too. So
yeah, Jose, that's not bad. You might as well call it. Doesn't matter if you get back that today or next week or the week after, right?
Hang on for 2 minutes, Jose. I'm just gonna do this giveaway here, buddy. But yeah, being down 219 on the week is not that's I think controlled losses heading into the weekend. Oh, hurry up, Issa.
Hmm?
We have somebody. Thanks, Reeps. We have one more entry into the chat, into the thing here. Last chance, guys and girls. Last chance. Get on the Google Doc. I put it in the group. I will do it one last time. Anybody that's watching on X, you can comment in the comments your name, and I'll put you in for the giveaway. We're literally going to do this giveaway in 30 seconds. So,
Are you doing the duck race or the wheel?
I haven't figured out to set that race up, but I will set it up next week.
Okay.
Next week, guys, we'll do a giveaway. We'll do a bunch of giveaways next week. So it's going to be good. It'll be a big week. It'll be, now Christine and I's first week of full streaming Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday with StreamYard, with music in the background on YouTube, on X. Like, it's gonna be like,
Amazing.
we know what we're doing. And it's funny,
Keith, that's
Miles.
not bad. Very recoverable. 400 down, but it's a good idea to uncopy trade when you're kind of in a slump.
So I got Dave, I got Rias, I got Scott, I got Jose, Keith, Paul, Issa, and I got Luca. So we're gonna start this giveaway. Sorry, guys, I need to make a little video. That's me. Let's go. Oh. Yes, we got a newbie.
Congrats.
Congrats, please.
But now you have to comment to get it, right?
Yes. So now I need you to I need you to actually send me your email address,
There you go.
because I need to forward this out now. Issa, you're new to the group. Oh, there you are. Issa, where are you from? Welcome. We expect to see you here now more often.
Mm-hmm.
Right? We love it.
Mexico? Where in Mexico?
Wonder where it is, Christine.
Yeah, gotta tell me.
Veracruz.
Veracruz. Nice.
Oh, but based in Barcelona. Oh, Tara's in Barcelona, so we have two people here from Spain. Team Godlike, I said multiple times. I'm sorry. I'm everybody in the chat. I said multiple times, did I not? And I put the link for the Google Doc multiple times.
Yeah. You have to try it next time. Yeah, she's your
Next
friend.
time,
That's so cool.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's so
So
awesome.
amazing.
Well, send me a link send me your email address, please, and I will get you set up with Top One Futures.
Yeah. See ya next
Every up, see you
time.
next week. Thanks for showing up. We'll be back Tuesday morning, New York Open. So, and everybody else, good luck on great job on your trading today, and for the ones of us that stayed flat, great job, and for the ones of us that are ending the week with controlled losses, great job.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like someone had said it earlier. The volume's drying up. People know that the early weekend's coming, so I think it's just going to be. Not sure we're going to see a lot of big moves now until we come back.
Yeah, we're at all-time highs.
Yeah.
Let the weekend shake out. Let some news shake out. Let some stuff happen in the world, and we'll come back Monday morning with some headlines or something and something to trade, right? But it's like, just like Christine said, that volume's going to dry up now. This thing's just going to fizzle out. We've had these moves up here on these two news events. I think everybody's done. Everybody's going to have a margarita and enjoy the weekend.
Yeah, margarita time.
Everybody do the same, and Scott can do a virgin margarita. So
yeah,
you guys enjoy the weekend. Thank you for being here, Christine.
Thanks,
always,
guys.
thank you. I appreciate it, and we'll see you guys We'll see you guys next week. Enjoy the weekend.
Bye.
Please, Issa, don't forget to reach out.
America. Yeah, I was saying. Happy America Day.
Cheers, Paul.
Bye.
And to everybody that was watching on X, thank you for joining along too. Sorry. We don't forget about you guys. Just the YouTube chat gets a little crazy. Perfect. Thank you.